here it is, my Gucci carry handle build. Of course, we had to do FDE because we're trying to be, you know, what kind of people. So, quick little rundown what it is. We have, we'll start from the tip. We do have the, what do we have? We forget what we buy. The Huxworks 556 Ti suppressor, obviously a Huxworks muzzle device. I'm kind of getting a weird little ping from it, but that will we'll talk about that later. We got an Emissary development handbrake. We have a Geisley 13.7 handrail with a Geisley barrel as well. I think it's the, what barrel is it? It's cold hammer forged barrel they have. Solid barrel. I did run into some trouble. So this is a it's a 13.7, actually it's a 13.7 barrel with a, what is this? What barrel? I can barely remember what I buy, honestly. I built it and I'm just now making a video on it. Haven't shot it a whole bunch. Problem I ran into is that I was trying to get this really flush, and it is flush to my liking, but the suppressor was hitting my hand guard, and so I did have to get this the Huxworks kind of longer version of that muzzle device. I don't know exactly what term they use on it, but bought it. It works. We're all good. It's all pin and welded for all you ATF people watching me. But yeah, we do have it. I think I got this upper through Thoroughbred Armament. We have a Griffin Mark II lower. Kind of has this nice flared magwell on here. We have a B5 grip on here. And we have a B5 stock with a Geisley H3 buffer spring in there. And the tube, the whole kit you can get from them. I have a ARMS A1, A2 pick rail for this, the adapter. I'm not going to tell you how much I spent on that, but I kept ordering kind of cheaper ones, and I'd have play on the inside. Basically the whole thing would move around, so I unfortunately had to spend some money, get this ARMS one, because I normally just want to buy once, cry once, and yeah, it is what it is. So, but we have an Aimpoint PRO optic on here, which is one of my favorite optics, and it looks super good. And we have I think it's a loopholed scope mount to make it sit a little bit lower. And then also, of course, we got our Pig Slings padded sling on here. This guy's local, but not local, small company. I think he's based in like Florida. Go support him. I'm gonna put the link to his site on there. He makes them. This one actually, I think he custom made for me. Not necessarily custom, but it was out of stock on his website. I hit him up. I was like, hey dude, I got this build. That tan tiger stripe, FDE tiger stripe, would look great on this, and help me out. And he did actually, and it was a pretty quick turnaround, so that's awesome. Keep everything mostly FDE. I was thinking about painting the optic tan, but I kind of like the way it looks right now. And we also have the supercharging handle from Geisley on here as well. Forgot to mention that. But yeah, mostly all FD. We got our little 20 round mag in there to make it look super cool. But yeah, we're going to run through some videos on this, and little new Gucci carry handle build. I've been wanting to build one, especially once I saw one in FDE. I was like, that's definitely what I want. But sounds pretty good. Runs pretty good. I haven't had, don't pay attention to that. The run's pretty good. I haven't had any issues with it so far, but like I said, I haven't shot it a whole bunch, and yeah, it feels great though. I really like the flared magwell on the bottom. Helps. I don't have to put any like attachments on there. Like I think some of our rifles have the, I can't remember what brand it is, but you got that little attachment for the flared magwell. This is pretty nice. Don't have any issues with it so far. Like I said, I haven't shot a whole bunch, but also I do have the Geisley Super 3-gun trigger in there. I think it's called Super 3-gun trigger. That's in there as well. And rest of it's just normal hardware and stuff. Shout out to Lane for helping me basically put this whole rifle together. I'm not super comfortable putting rifles together. Like I told y'all in my first video I've made, I'm still relatively new at this, at least at building rifles and all that stuff. So shout out Lane, helped me put it all together. I like it a lot. One thing I am kind of curious on is the holdover bore. This just has one red dot in it. It's not like the EOTechs where you have that whole big reticle, the circle like 30 MOA or whatever reticle, and then the little dot in the center, so you can kind of gauge it off that bigger circle and where to aim at, say, 7 yards. But so I'm kind of curious on that. The holdover is going to be interesting, especially just with the carry handle, but it shoots great, so I'm definitely going to run it a lot. Shoot soft, and yeah, so let's do some drills on it, and we'll see how it does. All right, first thing, we're gonna try probably three bill drills. Might have to throw, no, yeah, we can do 3 bill drills. And then we're probably gonna do some reloads, see how good this flared mag well works, and go from there. Clint would enjoy that one. All right, now we're actually ready. All right, so that one was a 1.66, but we only registered 3 shots. Suppressor, whatever, but yeah, not bad. We're all in on the A-zone, about 7 yards. Felt pretty soft, not bad at all. I think my ejection's a little bit back, but as long as it runs, I don't really care. But let's do it one more time, or let's do it again. Three shots again. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to register them all. Maybe I'll put them on this side, see if it can get that more on the... Let's see. So still all in, pretty soft shooting again. Right here, I don't have to dig my face into the guard or into the stock as much, which I like. I just like to go up, be ready, and I'm not really super high on this at 7 yards. I'm shooting at an A-zone, but I mean, I'm shooting center mass and they're right there. I'll show you after we're done. I'm aiming center mass basically, and they're right there. So let's do it one more time. Didn't register anything. A little slow, but we're all in. We'll incorporate a reload on this one. Let's go. Didn't lock back. That it felt kind of weird, but we'll try it again. So I have noticed some issues with this little 15 round mag. The last 2, I don't know if I need to clean it or something. I haven't shot it a whole bunch, so I wouldn't think so, but maybe I'll need to clean it. Is that it's not really catching it, like, so it'll kind of stick down in there. You probably won't be able to see it, might not focus, but it's they kind of stick down in there, and it's yeah, see right now it's stuck. Maybe I need to clean it, maybe send me some tips, but or if these just have issues. I'm gonna load a full-size mag in there and try it again. I got a plastic or a P-mag. I'm gonna do both metal and a plastic P-mag because I think that it's a little easier to load these P-mags in than metal. So we'll try it with this little flared mag well or this lower and stuff and see how it is. Before, when you saw that malfunction, it didn't feel bad at all with this metal one, but it does feel like those metal ones get caught a little bit. But let's run it through and see. Again, there you go, Clint. All right, now we're loaded. Let's try it again. Only registered 2 shots. It was a 3.46, so maybe it registered that. Maybe it registered that last one. Maybe not though. We'll try about 4 on each one. See, it got caught a little bit on that one. Oh, that was just me. Gonna try 3 rounds this time. Grip was a little messed up on that. All right, we're still all in on our A zone here. Haven't shot any out due to height over bore, so I feel relatively good about it. I'm gonna reload this plastic mag in there, see how we do, and then we're gonna do Mozambique. Mozambique, 2 to the chest, 1 to the head, because I do want to see how much holdover I have to do to get in that A zone on that headshot, that little credit card. So that one was decent. Really, it felt like it was my fault on that, returning that grip back to that hand guard, but did feel a lot smoother on that one. One thing to consider is I don't have ears on right now. Doesn't feel too loud to me. Sammy is recording and she said she wanted ears, but wouldn't be bad to have ears on, but with this suppressor, but I don't notice a huge difference. Like my ears aren't ringing at all, but that could be maybe to somewhat my already somewhat hearing loss or whatever. Somewhat some more, right? Somewhat. I'm sorry, I keep saying somewhat, but all right, let's do this again. Another relatively quick one. Plastic PMags definitely feel like they reload easier. There you go. Yeah, plastic PMags reload easier. That's it. But still, I don't feel like I have too much struggle with this, like a normal lower on an AR. This one feels pretty solid. You can see in that video that flared mag well we have on this sight. Not crazy, but definitely helps. And yeah, let's do Mozambique now. All right, gonna do Mozambique. Speed is gonna be on me basically. I'm not super fast at it. I want to see. Let's see how fast, right? But yeah, we're working with my skill level on it. But yeah, those are registering at 3.24, those reloads, right around the 3 seconds. So maybe it is catching them, but let's try Mozambique, see how much we struggle with this height over bore. I'm gonna shoot. Am I confident with this headshot? And I'm gonna let y'all know on that and see how we do. So that one, I was right at the top. I did pull the trigger a little higher than I wanted to, but I did hit the head, just not in that credit card. I'm gonna probably put the dot right on top of the head and see where it goes, but that one was kind of my fault. So let's do it again. There you go. Feel pretty good about that one. Pulled it right at the top of the head. I'm right underneath the credit card. Kind of a line breaker, but more out of the credit card than not. So we're gonna call that an out. Let's do it again. Again, same thing with that one. I need to be a little right above that head to get in there. And yeah, let's try it again. All right guys, that's a wrap for this video. Somewhat short. Let's call this a first impressions video on our modernized Gucci whatever carry handle build. And I'm having some issues with my storage on my thing, so I kind of got to wrap it up. But there it is. I hope you all enjoyed that video. Hope you all are inspired to maybe build your own. It is fun. Definitely not as bad with the height over bore as I thought. I'm relatively all in. We'll walk over here and I'll show y'all. We're all in on these. All those drills we just did, not bad at all. And we're out on those 2 small ones, as we can see, and that one was that first shot where I hit the head. But not horrible with head over bore, still on the head. Just need to maybe slow it down for my skill level to just make sure to get that dot exactly where we want it. And yeah, so that's a wrap, and I appreciate y'all watching. If you're not subscribed, please go down there, subscribe, comment, what you want to see, etc. I appreciate y'all watching. See you later.